This is the Mara River, and right now, it is the most dangerous place on Earth for these two cheetah brothers. Young, fast, built for open ground, but today, the open ground ends here, at a bank that doesn't forgive mistakes. They need to cross. They know they need to cross, but something is making them hesitate. The water looks like glass, but it's a graveyard. One wrong step doesn't just mean a splash. It means disappearing forever. The river does not just flow, it waits, and what waits at the bottom never goes hungry. Two cheetah brothers are standing on the bank, chests heaving. They've just finished a high-speed chase, but the real race is only beginning. They are exhausted, and they are thirsty. But between them and the water lies a minefield of prehistoric muscle. The Nile crocodile is the ultimate master of the long game. These things are 9 feet of armored scales and bad intentions. They don't hunt with speed. They hunt with silence. A crocodile can stay perfectly still for hours. It isn't laziness, it's patience. It's a standoff between the fastest runners on land and the most lethal lungers in the water. He knows that in this neighborhood, the river is alive. The brothers don't have the luxury of waiting for the perfect moment. Their ribs are showing and the heat is a physical weight. It's time to move. But as they scan the bank, they realize the crocodiles aren't the only ones holding court. Huge gray masses break the surface. Hippos. These aren't just peaceful herbivores, they are 3-ton tanks with tempers to match. The water is a war zone where crocodiles and hippos have been sworn enemies for 1,000,000 years, and the cheetahs are caught in the middle. In the rainy season, the river isn't just water. It's a monster with 1,000 teeth and a heart made of stone. There's no more hesitating. One brother takes the leap, slicing into the brown, churning water. The other follows instantly. They expected the jaws, and they expected the snapping teeth, but they weren't prepared for the river itself. The rainy season has turned this crossing into a treadmill of death. The current hits them like a physical wall, throwing their light frames around like driftwood. Massive waves crash over their heads, filling their lungs with silt. Every muscle is screaming. Cheetahs are built for sprints, not for wrestling with a flood. Even without a crocodile lunging, the weight of the water is trying to pull them under. They finally understand why this is the deadly riverbank. It's not just about what lives in the water, it's about the raw, untamed power of the water itself. Every stroke is a fight to stay afloat, while the current tries to swallow them whole. The brothers are losing the fight against the current, their bodies flagging as the weight of the river pulls at their lungs. They are exposed. In this arena, exhaustion is a dinner bell. Beneath the churning brown foam, a shadow disconnects from the riverbed. It moves with a terrifying liquid speed that no land animal can match. The water doesn't just take your breath, it takes your life before you even feel the cold. There is no warning, just a sudden, violent explosion of water as a massive Nile crocodile breaches the surface. With the mechanical precision of a steel trap, the jaws snap shut. The sound isn't a splash, it's a crunch. One of the brothers is caught in a perfect, lethal incision. The croc doesn't just bite, it anchors. Those teeth are designed to hold, locking into muscle and bone with thousands of pounds of pressure. The water turns into a frothing whirlpool of red and brown as the predator begins its frantic, rhythmic roll. With a final, powerful surge, the cheetah is pinned and dragged beneath the surface. One moment, there were 2 brothers fighting the waves. Now, there is only one, staring at the spot where his kin vanished into the dark. crocodile begins to celebrate its grim victory, its massive tail lashing the surface to assert dominance over the kill. But the river is never finished. As the scent of blood hits the water, the surface begins to boil again. The treats of the deadly riverbank are many, and the celebration has just attracted the rest of the guest list. The survivor is gasping, her lungs burning with the metallic taste of silt and terror. She finds a jagged spine of rock jutting out of the foam, a tiny island of safety. She clings to it, her claws scraping against the stone, desperate for just 1 second of stillness. But on this riverbank, there is no such thing as a sanctuary. The river doesn't offer rest. It only offers a different kind of death. The fury of the heavyweights. The rock isn't a refuge, it's an intrusion. A massive hippo, eyes bulging with territorial rage, surges from the depths. It doesn't hunt for food, it hunts for dominance. With a roar that vibrates through the cheetah's very bones, the hippo lunges. Those massive, tusk-like teeth crack together with the force of a falling sledgehammer. The cheetah has no choice. She is forced back into the meat grinder of the current. The water around her begins to vibrate. The crocodiles, energized by the scent of the first kill, are closing in from all sides. The sensation. She can feel the pressure waves of their powerful tails slicing through the water behind her. They are gaining. Her muscles are no longer responding. She isn't swimming anymore. She is surviving on pure, raw adrenaline. The bank is right there, slick, muddy, and steep. With one final explosive burst of speed, she finds traction. She springs from the water, her body a blur of wet fur and desperation, landing hard on the solid earth. She is out. She is safe. She is alive.
Behind him, snapping jaws close on empty water. Against all odds, he has survived.